Welcome, everyone, to another episode of Behind the Shades. It's Terraine, and we're back. And what I want to talk about today is the pain of women. A woman's journey is very difficult. It's very different today than it was so many years ago. And one of the reasons is that women have a lot of voices telling them a lot of things in a lot of different places. And what do I mean by that? Well, when you look at what women have to go through, they're being told so many different things, they're being pulled in so many different ways. And many times it's hard for them to navigate through what is right, what is wrong, and what is something that is right in the middle, good, bad, or indifferent. So, what has happened is it's difficult for them to hear, be around, and pay attention to the successful examples of what they want to accomplish in life. Because when you go out in the world today, there's a lot of bad examples that will alter your perspective and maybe manipulate you into thinking things that you wouldn't normally think. So, what does that look like? Well, when you're growing up and you want to find your place in the world, for a lot of women, that includes family. For a lot of women, that includes companionship. But so many are being told that love has an expiry date. That if you don't find someone to love you before the age of 30, you will never find love again. I'm here to debunk that. Love doesn't have an expiry. You can find love in your 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, and even in your 90s. Love is there to be harnessed. Love is there to be obtained. Love is there to be defined. What does that look like? Well, when you're doing the work to heal yourself, to understand yourself, and most importantly, to respect and appreciate yourself, love can be found. You see, we spend a lot of time looking for things in all the wrong places. And for women, depending on what they want to accomplish with their life, if there's going to be children involved, marriage involved, then there's things that they have to have in place before they can do all of these things. So they need to find value within themselves, internal behavior. What is it that they're offering? What is it that they're doing? Who are they? What behaviors define them? Spend less time on the BBLs. Spend less time on the external features. They will fade. What is it that defines and makes you who you are? You need to identify these things, because if you don't know, then the next person who you're trying to convince to be with you will definitely not know. To know thyself is to understand thyself. And this is why it's important for women to shut off the outside voices and listen to what their mind, body, and soul is trying to tell them. Those voices aren't as loud as the voices outside of us. The voices outside of us are very loud because they need people around them, they need company. Their power, the people who are telling you all the wrong things, their power is in how many people hear their wrong message. The more people they hear it, the more powerful they become, the more loud they become. You need to ignore them. The more you ignore them, the less power they have, and they will no longer have control over you. Another thing is, stop wasting your time with friends and men who are not going anywhere. What do I mean by that? What I mean is that if you have friends that haven't shown any form of growth by how you define growth, then you need to ask yourself, what is the benefit of keeping this person around you? Outside of just, I've known them 10 years. What do they bring to your friendship table? And for the men that you date, it's not your job to save them. It's not your job to repair them. It is not your job to fix them. This is something that many women struggle with. You're nurturers, right? You're empaths, right? A man that wants to build with you, he will repair himself. A man that wants to establish a kingdom with you, legacy with you, he will build up himself. Because remember, he is supposed to come almost as a finished product. And when he does, he looks to you to inspire him to polish and complete himself. Many women struggle with this, and rightfully so. You don't want to be seen as a gold digger. You don't want to be seen for so many different names. You're the one who is a source of inspiration. You are the one that's a source of motivation. I've seen so many women pick the wrong partner because that partner has told them hopes and dreams. You don't have the time, you don't have the resources, and you definitely don't have the energy to build a man that is unable to build himself. We're in a part of our life where if we're not able to do for ourselves, we shouldn't be asking others to do for us. And finally, one thing, a number of things that I want to share with women is one, appreciate who you are on the inside more so than on the outside. Two, you have people in your friend circle that are your enemy masquerading as your friend. You know who they are. You've ignored it because you've known them either a long time or they're friends with someone that you've known a long time, or you don't want to rock the boat. To find a reward, you're going to have to overcome some risk. And third, it is okay to take time for yourself so you can rediscover who you are. Don't get lost in the hype. Don't get lost in the mistreatment. And most importantly, stop accepting things just because you think their feelings are more important than yours. And what do I mean by this? I mean, it's okay to hurt someone else's feelings if it means you're going to get peace. It is not okay to hurt your own feelings to maintain someone else's peace.